Welcome back, everyone, to the Coach Approach. It's your coach, Blake of the Black Baker, and today we're going to be doing a VOD review of a Sivir game. Oh, baby. An epic fail guy. Boy, the legendary Lucian now playing Sivir. This is going to be a juicy one. If you guys would like to have free coaching sessions every single week, make sure you subscribe. Hit that subscribe button. What does that do? 200 subscribes. 200 subscribes? Is that even 200? 200 subscribe count, and we'll do that. Okay, 200 subscribe count. If you guys like free VOD reviews, join my Discord. Make sure you do that. And once you join my Discord, go to the free VOD review tab and bing bang boom, get those free VOD reviews. That was actually a pretty nice. I like that. Okay, let me stop. Anywho, let's get started here. So I picked this game because you were 8-2-14 and we lost. So I want to know why we lost, and hopefully this can help benefit you and put you to carry your games later on more often. I did see other games, but the thing is, I noticed you play a little more Sivir than you do play everybody else, although you are playing some Caitlyn. And you know that I don't coach champ specifics, so this is going to help with all the champions. I just thought I should get you on one of your comfort picks because you have a lot of games with Sivir, so. Alright, so we're doing our thing, landing with Sivir, Senna. So one thing you want to realize going against Ezreal, right? That lane, there's three types of bot lanes, right? So you have sustain, poke, and kill. You guys are more or less just a poke lane, but they are more or less a sustain lane. They can poke a little bit, but we're not going to say it is because they have to actually do it right for it to be a poke lane. So we're just going to say a sustain. You guys actually don't beat a sustain lane, so the best thing you could do is just perma-shove them. Perma-shove 24/7, in, hit tower, perma-shove. Obviously, if you're going to hit tower, you want to make sure you're safe. But we're gonna just have to perma-shove. There's no kill potential at all, and the best way for us to get out this lane is perma-shove. I'm not gonna say you didn't do that because I haven't seen it, but that's what we want to do. So what we should be doing is asking our support, like, hey, help me perma-shove. I want to keep this wave pushed the whole entire time. I cannot stress how much or how important it is for the support and ADC to be on the same page. So you supports and ADCs out there, make sure to just I don't really type when I play it, but you know, I'm the one smurfing. But when you're playing with people that is in your elo, definitely make sure that you are saying, hey, I want to shove the wave. Hey, I want to freeze the wave. Blah, 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 blah. That way, everybody can know specifically what you want to do, and there's no surprises when the Leona goes in 1v18 and dies, okay? Little type and don't hurt. So right here, as you see, we're not really shoving the wave. We're just kind of going for trades. We're trying to poke them, and as I said, they're a sustain lane. You're not really going to win that. You need to constantly push. So a good way to kind of get into that mentality is to always look to auto attack off cooldown. What does this mean? This means basically you want to auto attack all the time. Every single time that shit's up, you want to be throwing something. If we go back to what you were doing here, right? Look at what we're doing. We're not really throwing it out, right? We're waiting, and then we throw it and we miss anyway. The waiting, and that's not how we want to play this lane. We want to perma-shove this guy. Yeah, well, if I perma-shove, I'm going to be ganked a lot, and, you know, I don't know where anybody is, XYZ. Yes, you're right. You are going to be ganked a lot. So this is why we got to make sure we have pinks. We got to make sure we have really good vision. That way, we don't end up in that situation. Now, every other lane is going to be different, but for this particular lane, we should be shoving constantly. Might be thinking, well, how do you know what lanes to shove in? Just depends on the matchup. Okay. That shouldn't have happened, but good job. Good job. Really good for us. Really good for us. Yep, look to shove. I will say, you don't really need Greaves. If you can just rush your... what is that crap called? You can just rush your Essence Reaver. It's better than going Grievous Boots. Fuck, jeez, I don't remember the item names. Golly. What is it called specifically? Berserker's Greaves. I was like thinking Boots of Lucidity, Boots of Greaves. I don't know what the fuck I was thinking. But we don't want to rush Berserker Greaves because she doesn't really get anything out of it, right? When you're thinking about Caitlyn, she gets stuff out of it. Think about Jinx, she gets stuff out of it. But when you're thinking about Sivir, she doesn't really get anything out of it. A lot of her abilities definitely scale off of AD. And she has an attack speed throw on her W, but I'd rather have her Q do a lot more damage, because that's where most of your damage is centered off of, than have better attack speed, which we don't really use that much when we're looking for kills anyway, because we want to shove the wave, right? Shoving the wave is going to be best done through your W and your Q, and how can we do that better? By having more stats for your W and your Q, okay? So we get that bad boy now. We go mid to cover for a second. Oh, you're in comms. There's no fucking way in hell you did this without comms. No way. Oh, you have the tag there. I'm trolling. I was like, dude, there's no way you did that with comms. There's no way that was a play, just random and a solo queue. Definitely had comms for that. Okay, so we go back down. But be careful when you guys play with duos, by the way. Sometimes it can hinder your play. And by that, I mean sometimes you could do something really, really bad, but because your duo is picking up that slack, you don't really notice it until you solo. It's okay to duo, but just don't be one of the players that will only play solo queue when they have a duo, because you're definitely not getting an accurate reading of your skill level, and you really won't know what you specifically need to work on. I'm not saying that's you. I'm just saying in general, anybody. Okay, good rotation. Nice. Nice. Okay. So far, so good. Right now, we want to think about doing Rift Herald. I'm trolling, not Rift Herald. Dragon. Should be, yep, 1 minute. All right, so Dragon coming up in 1 minute. So we need to be looking to be bot side. We're top side, though. Oh, no, I was right. Rift Herald 2. What? Okay. I don't know why I randomly thought that it wasn't coming up. I thought you got 2 already, but I guess not. Yeah, so that was a good fight for Rift Herald, yep. Wait, no! No, that's a bad fight! Ah! Wait a second. Wait a second. No, let's go back. Hold on. Hold up. Hold your horses. Hold your horses. This is fine. This is fine. We kill him. Boom, bam. Okay, we run back. Sejuani comes in, clutch. Volibear. Boom, 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 boom. Got it. Cool, nice. Right here, we stop, go to Rift Herald. Instantly. Stop, go to Rift Herald. Grab that shit. Go to Dragon. Grab that shit. What we do here is not necessary. Why? Because that Rift Herald is fucking huge, dude. I'd rather, even if we happen to lose it because Mordekaiser was bought, whatever. We get a Rift Herald, man. That thing takes towers. So, I think a lot, like I said, because you're doing, a lot of your fights are actually a little bit bonkers. But when you start soloing, look to always play around those objectives. And after you get kills, the same goal remains. Don't be one of those players that we go for an objective, we fight, and then we just forget what the hell we were fighting for in the first place, okay? Cool. Now we go to Rift Herald. Nope. Now we go to Rift Herald. We better get fucking Rift Herald. We're not getting Rift Herald. That fucking sucks. You're trolling me, Epic. The Legendary Lucian. Trolling me. Oof, we got caught. That's what happened. Let's see what happened. We just fucking face checked. That's unlucky. All because we died, our whole entire team dies. That sucks, doesn't it? Life of an ADC. If you want to carry as ADC, you have to be a god. Like, there's no way to put it. The role is fucking insane, but you can't be average. You have to be really good at being aware. You have to be really good at calling these fights. You have to be really good at playing these fights. And although ADC has like the easiest jobs, so to speak, like you don't really have that many as AD carry, you still have to do them fucking damn well. Whereas other roles can kind of be average and still win games with it. So have that be known here. Every time you die, you're losing your chance to win. Okay. Don't like that. You don't need to be scared of this guy. Just fucking go on these guys. So if we go back just a little bit. You started off fine. You get ulted. Instead of backing up, just go left or right. You're not going to die. There's nobody in front of you right now. That way you can get close to the fight and put out more damage as soon as it happens. Focusing Volibear. I know why you're doing it because you have your W, which is okay. But then we realize they separate. Right? And then you're still focusing Volibear. Walk through that, man. Or walk to Mordekaiser. Whatever you want to do. right? Now I focus with Mordekaiser. I would have definitely gone a little deeper and just kind of hugged this way. If you're really scared of Mordekaiser, but you got to be realistic. Mordekaiser coming out of his shit's not really that scary, especially because you have Spell Shield, and there's no way that he'll just insta-kill you coming out. So you should be good. That fight was literally won by that Silas. So we definitely have to make sure we have better target priority. So make sure you have better target prio when it comes to team fights. If the champ can't really hurt you, don't focus then. So I know that seems so contradictory. Wow, is that even a word? But contradictive. There you go. I know that's a word. Okay, so anyway, I know that seems weird. I don't mean, let's say, okay, well, Mordekaiser can't hurt me because he's focusing someone else. I should focus someone else. No. But when a champ can't hurt you and they're extremely fucking tanky, don't focus them. Okay, let me just put, and they are super tanky. Just because I know you, okay? I know you tried to come up with some bullshit. Not happening. There, if they're tanky, you gotta make sure that, you don't focus them. Wildbear is taking too long to get out. And Sivir doesn't really scale that well, which kind of sucks. Because you would think she does. But she can't shred through tanks. So when it gets to that super late game with tanks, she's just kind of fucked. It kind of sucks, but teach their own. Alright, one more thing that I noticed is that we don't really look to catch sideways that much. We're only level 13. I don't like that. You might be like, well, my laners are level 13. You're right, they are. But fuck them. You should be level 14 right now. No, I'm just kidding. It's fine. It's fine being 13. But we do want to catch side lanes. So let's go back and kind of watch this fight here. Very good, very good. I like it. Boom. Okay, this is good. This is good. Now, because you eat once with Spell Shield does not mean you're just free to do whatever you want. It still compounds. It looks like you know that. You're moving away. And now you get caught. Luckily, you get out, though. But if you knew you had Sash, what was the point of being afraid to do anything then? Once you get snared once, you can't get snared again. So if we get snared by Yuumi and we Sash instantly, we can't get double snared. It doesn't work like that. So right here, you're scared of nothing. Also, we shouldn't be wasting our Spell Shield if we have the Sash anyway, right? So we're scared of nothing. Then we get put in a really shitty position. We didn't really pump out as much damage as we could have been this fight. Our target priority was all off, and we lose this fight. All because of you. You might be thinking, I couldn't do it. It was all because of you. You definitely could have played this fight way better. So what should we have done? Let's go over it together. See if I can play this shit properly. Okay. So instead of going this way, go this way. First off, your support's right here. What are we kind of trying to divide ourselves for if our support's right there, right? So now we're way back here. Well, what do we do here then if we're not over there with our support? You have to eat this. Remember, walk past these fools. Right? This isn't going to kill you. It's Mordekaiser and the shits. Right? Not going to kill you. It's okay. Then we decided to try to do something. And now Mordekaiser pops out. And you're like, well, fuck, what do I do? And then you just say, I'm backing up. But look how much damage you lost because you weren't really sure what the hell you were doing in that team fight. And of course, it seems easy once we slow it down, break it down what we should be doing. But as I said, if you want to climb the ADC, you got to be really good. Like, really good. There's no room for mistakes, even in fights. Especially playing Sivir. Sivir is one of my favorite AD carries to play. I definitely do not mind it. So yeah, we definitely just mispositioned that fight. We definitely focused the wrong targets. We just screwed up that whole entire fight. Let's try this one though. What happens here? Okay, where are you? Oh, okay. I was like, where the fuck did you go? Yeah, this is just bad. We would just dip. I don't really know what you're trying to accomplish. I don't know what you were trying to do. I mean, at this point, the fight's over. As soon as we see she was chunked, we're done. Later. Nice try. Let's reset. But, like, you tried to do something there. And are you canceling autos? I think you're canceling autos, too. Yeah, that was not okay. So, as an ADC, you're going to have to learn when fights are just not worth going to at the next point. How to know Oops, wrong button. I mean, wrong fucking note. You want to know if a fight is worth going to or worth starting with your team. Pay attention to these 3 things. So what we want to do is we want to pay attention to positioning, ultimates, and resources of our team. Once you get good at doing our team, you can do their team. But for now, we need to focus on our team. So when we look at this fight, right? Let's look at this. Let's look at this. Let's look at this. We all got ultimates? Fuck no. Sejuani has no ult. Set has no ult. You have no ult. And Senna has no ult. Why are we even doing anything with this then? Right? But let's not even talk about ult. Positioning. Set's way back there. So if we have to assume that in the fog, if we don't see all 5, there's like 2 more here, right? We see 3. There should be 1 here and 1 here, whatever. There should be 5 around all times when you're analyzing it like this. We have Set way in the back as our front line. He starts getting closer. Positioning wise, we're still kind of fucked. It's a little bit better, but okay. Now, like I said, we don't have any ultimates. And so the fact that we're down 1 means that we don't even continue, right? Positioning could be good, but we have no ultimates. We don't continue the fight, and we wait for the ultimates to come out. If we have no HP or no mana on somebody, well, we fucking can't do anything. If positioning is bad, we don't even start anything. If you can learn to do this kind of think on the spot like that, you won't commit to so many bad fights, and you'll be able to carry your games a lot easier. Because now we're in a position where we have to defend, 5 players, and that's not happening. Of course, you get dove, we die. As I said, it just wasn't happening. Okay. Now we're just kind of doing that thing where we just fight for no reason. Not really sure what we're doing at this point. Not from a perspective as from me, like I don't know what you're doing. I'm just saying you don't know what you're doing at this point. Like we're just kind of doing whatever because we don't know what we're doing at this point. So when you get to the point where you're like there's no objectives up, what you can do is just basically farm. That's how you play it safe when you're playing ADC. If there's nothing really up to fight for, play safe and just micromanage your team by pinging them back 24/7. I like that you're pinging Dragon right now. This is good. Cool. I condone. Okay, positioning wise, where's fucking Set? He's way up there. And where are they? We don't see anybody up here with Set, so we gotta assume all 5 are right here. Is this a good positioning to be in if all 5 are literally right here? You guys are gonna get split. So we're just stalling waiting for Set. This is fine. Okay, we see 3. You guys get split here. Look to go on Mord. Mord's of course gonna ult. Yumi gets off. She lives. Wow. And then now we're just in a shitty position. We don't have Set committed to a fight without Set. You were there. Caused it to be wrong. So if you're really not sure why you lost this, it 100% comes down to the fact that we're just committing to really, really bad fights and our positioning is just not really good in them, and neither is our target priority. Like I said, if you want to carry as ADC, you have got to play well. Like, that is no joke. There's some ADCs that can play kind of ass and, like, still get away with it. But if you want a hard carry as ADC when your team's, like, not doing too well, you got to play, like, everything smooth. And as soon as you die one time, you lost your chance to carry. That's just how it goes. So, I mean, you can complain about it if you want to say ADC is bad, but the fact that it can hard carry if you just play it well means that it's not bad. It just means we have to get to that level. And, there's a lot of people that is going to say ADC is bad, but once again, it's fantastic if you just don't make any mistakes. So, I mean, realistically, you can make mistakes. I'm just saying, you got to limit how many you make. So what I'm going to say is that what we need to learn how to do is we need to learn to always play around objectives, and we look to get those objectives when we play around those objectives. Make sure we play these team fights better, have better target priority, and then we need to pay attention to if we can even fight those fights. So 2, 3, and 4. I hope this helped you. I know you're not playing the Legendary Lucian no more, but, I guess I'll come back. Thank you guys for watching. I appreciate it. If you guys have any questions, let me know. Otherwise, thank you guys for approaching this like a coach.